I also thought the name would be more intriguing to you than it was.
A white-winged wonder? Wait, why would it be more intriguing to me? What do I know that has a white wing?
Oh, I don't know.
Wait! Are we gonna get our chocobo? I didn't realize this was the chocobo guy.
Bet you're a bloody marvel with the thing. Now, question is, are you willing to use it or not? Because a flock of noble chocobos are in need of help.
Chocobos?
You heard me right. Wild birds? Hmm? The big ones? And not just any chocobos at that. Whiteheart and her flock are the bravest birds you ever did see. They protect travelers round these parts from bandits and the like.
Chocobos. Fighting bandits.
It's true. Why, they saved me from a gang of footpads only yesterday. Oh, go on then. Don't just stand there.
Sure.
I mean, we do like chocobos.
All right.
There's a good lad.
Where can I find these chocobos?
I saw him cut across the way over yonder. You save Whiteheart and her flock, you hear me? And don't worry. You'll know her when you see her right enough.
I'm sure I will.
Good luck to you.
If this is actually our chocobo, I'm gonna be so happy. I really thought our chocobo was dead. I mean,
They might not know what her name's supposed to be, so that could just be what they've started calling her.
if we see a chocobo with a missing eye, I think it'll be pretty apparent.
All right, well.
I guess I don't know why I thought she was dead. I mean, you can survive. I mean, Gav survived having
She
an
wasn't
eye.
great out in the thing.
She also wasn't great out in the
And
thing.
the bio mentioned lost an eye, but
Right. And probably head trauma because I think she got hit by a rock.
That's quite a name for a chocobo.
He's like, I would prefer ambrosia.
were it mine to name, but it is not.
Not yet, anyway.
It's an imposter, clearly. You guys are fine if I just take this, right? Like, we're good as long as I don't attack you? Yeah.
Yeah, we're friends.
Right. No,
No!
Well,
You ran into him. Of course they're gonna take offense to that. He's like, what the
Well.
hell, man?
they can take this phoenix.
They can and will.
They can take offense and they can take offense. What they can't do is live anymore. Oh, hold on.
It'd be a corpse.
All right.
Now we're stepping
Good
on
enough.
everyone's feet.
One is representative. I don't need to do all of them. We have things to do, but
We do have lots of things to do.
do 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 do.
White feather. I thought ambrosia was one of a kind. Speaking of brave birds. Looks like they went that way.
Wait, didn't our dad have a white chocobo though? So unless maybe it's like the bloodline. The bloodline of ambrosia. Maybe that's what it is.
I have a hunch about this, but I'll keep it to myself. And
What?
no, it's not going to change something later where
These
I'm like, oh
chocobos
no.
won't go down without a fight.
But I want to hear your hunch.
No, it's fine. It won't be like validating if I don't say it in advance. Like I'll tell you about it afterwards.
Oh, okay.
It's not going to be like, oh, if only I'd called it sooner. Barks
What are you barking at?
over there.
Oh,
They're in trouble.
I
Okay.
see commotion. A white chocobo?
What, you cornered, Feathers? You didn't think you'd seen the last of us, did you? You've been bad for business. But I reckon someone will pay good coin to mount your head on their wall.
Not around here, they won't.
Oh. And why's that, eh?
Because she's something of a hero in these parts. You hurt her, and I hurt you.
Piss off. Or better still, how about we hurt you both?
All right then. But don't say I didn't warn you.
I couldn't skip his dialogue because it was too funny.
It was pretty.
I'm a bandit chief.
Listen to me talk.
Do you hear me banditing? I left the caster for last because I didn't give a shit.
That's appropriate.
Got him.
Evil dog.
You know what? I'm just doing it. They have claws. I have claws.
Sure. Oh, Jesus, there's more. Hello, giant man.
Excuse me, I'm doing something. We'll deal with you in a minute. Come back here. Come back here. Alright, now then, what are you up to? Look, they're going to take that long to rewind, and then go ahead and take some more damage. Ooh. That square attack does a hefty chunk of will damage.
The fireballs do sound very funny.
Boy, those 2 and 10, have you seen his health bar?
Yeah, it's
It lost a third, and it was just taking forever to catch up. Ah, not too early. Alright, live and learn. Anyways, you're gonna get broken. I'm kind of messing with some stuff here. Like, I went from fire straight to thunder once just to see how quick the transition was. Like, I'm putting some feelers out on having 3 bars, because, again, before it was back and forth. So if I wasn't on one, I just switched to the other.
right.
Now it's like, okay, do I want to start in Garuda for will breaking and then, like, work my way through? I don't know. We're figuring it out.
Yeah.
And eventually I'm going to get even more, and I'll have to decide.
Yes. She's missing an eye.
You're safe now.
Oh, look at
Right heart, I presume.
She's like, no, you know my real name. Oh, whoa.
Do you know her, boy?
Look at her wiggling.
Oscar. It couldn't be.
Oh, yeah, that was the moment.
Ambrosia.
Oh.
It is you. You survived.
Oh. For 18 years. Man, animals have a long
Found
lifespan.
yourself a flock.
Oi! Is it over? I thought I'd come and see how you were getting on. Oh. And the whole...
Thankfully, they did. And not only that.
Let me tell you my life story of how this was once my pet. I mean, not pet, but you know. Steed. Noble steed.
Well, I'll be. Though I dare say she'd reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two.
Can we have a chocobo? Is that what this
Like
means?
her would have cost a princely sum. You...
Well,
Oh, no, sorry. I...
Yeah, shut up.
Yeah. You're asking too many questions.
what is it, girl?
She wants her master back.
Oh my god, can we have a chocobo? They're like, it's okay.
Yeah, I'm sick.
You...
Is that it? You want to come with me?
She's so
bugger
cute.
me if this ain't a hard work. Oh, stay right where you are.
Oh, this is so
Give
sweet.
me a saddle.
I really didn't think Ambrosia was gonna come back ever, so this is really sweet.
The hunch was the plus, which I mentioned at the start.
Oh.
But 14 has green quests with like plus signs on them when it unlocks something, and that's not just like it's a little thing. It usually means some kind of game mechanic.
Oh.
So between that and the name, which I also referred to,
Yes.
right? So eye patch.
Doesn't she cut an handsome figure?
She's
eh?
so pretty. Oh, we are
does
bringing back the
indeed.
other ones too.
How much do I owe you?
That's nice. Don't take her away from her flock.
Few scraps of leather's the very least I owe old White Heart. Oh, I'll be sad to see her go. Don't you worry. We'll get her. You hear that, White Heart? You've earned...
Sorry, it's just I can't stand your voice.
Sorry, sir.
You seem awful
Nope.
set. When those chocobos swarm my car...
No, he was a bearer. I'm a different person. I'm Sid.
Oh.
Been my double.
Oh,
Good save.
Yeah.
That'll
Very
be the excitement
natural.
getting to me. Anyhow, best be on my way. Good luck to the both.
You take care of your flock for now. I'll call you when I need you.
Now, I've also made another observation about this, which I'll say in a second once we know the scene is done. Okay. These quests generally are optional. They just unlock additional things. Okay, we got a thing for our chambers. There's number 2.
Ah,
You'll notice that who wasn't in that scene,
Jill.
which means this isn't like a huge thing. We don't know what it means exactly, but there's definitely coming a point where she's not going to be in the party because this quest has to be able to be done without her here. And they didn't even make it so she had like a throwaway line if she was with you, which I would think more people than not would do this now when it's in the area. Some people could certainly miss it, or some people would choose to miss it. Hold R3. After 18 long years.
God, yeah, no kidding. 18 freaking years. I mean, they do tend to come and go. Jill and, well, Sid, when he was a person. Do we have Chocobo? Oh, there she is. Hi.
So that's why we had the others then. There were 2 of them, of course. Torgal doesn't need one, so that also tells us something that's not surprising. We'll probably have a 3-person party again at some point.
Yeah.
Not counting Torgal. I'm just saying the fact that she wasn't there is also a little bit telling. Whether that's a big deal or a little deal, we don't know yet. Alright, so... Doesn't quite do as well as Clive does, but, you know. I mean,
She's trying.
so this is kind of a sprint button, I guess. I have to call it every time, but...
I bet this would be really good in. I don't know for sure if the areas will get bigger as we go, but if we are in some really huge expanse, this would be very,
I've seen
very
a couple
nice.
of decent-sized ones. I am curious what happens if I get near combat.
All right.
Okay, so I can just kind of ride in and out of it, which is nice. It didn't just make me, like, automatically jump off or something.
Right.
Okay.
Thanks, Gal.
Okay.
Neat.
Well, we now have that to use in the field, so that's great. Now, the question is going to be, did that only pop up after we finished here? I think so. So I guess the question then is, will the world map have any more of those around? There's our quest marker there. So either there aren't any more of them, or we don't see them from this vantage point. I don't know. I guess we'll keep an eye on it as we go forward.
Where's Gav?
Are you Gav?
Gav should be back by now.
One day she'll be impressed. One day she'll start dancing with you, but hasn't happened yet.
Oh, I thought he was like teetering around drunkenly, but he's just having a conversation with Tarya. From that one angle, he was like, whoa.
He's
It's
like,
like, all right,
"Whoa."
Gav. Calm down.
These 5 years have been unkind to you.
Clive! Oh, I've missed that scowl.
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
Squad.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's head? And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
Well, the 2 nations beat their shields. The rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming. It's time we moved on the mother crystals. 4 mother crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's Breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle,
Oh.
Byron Rossfield.
Lord Byron Rossfield of the 7 High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait, Rossfield. And you're a Rossfield, of course.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune, along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
Very excited about this.
He's doing the thing I was doing. Eh?
Ah.
Eh? We gave up on that bit. The new bit is stepping on people's legs, but
But he's gonna bring it back for us, maybe.
the bit lives on. Oh,
Nectar! We have...
and the other guy who gave us quests.
Yeah.
Otto's counter is now open. Counter! Alright, we now have Alliant Reports, which we had before, Patron's Whisper, and it's called exactly the Hunt Board.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose we need to check them out, although the Alliant ones, at least the first batch of them were...
Mm-hmm.
What are we waiting for, indeed?
Okay. So when the time comes, we are expected... Eventually, we'll have control. Oh, we're not going that far. It's right over here.
Yeah.
Everything else has been locked out, which is interesting. We do have a side quest as well, in addition to checking out these 3 things. That is up in an area we kind of wanted to go anyways.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we're going to start there and then make our way back here. The trick to this is we don't have a way to fast travel within this place, and it's kind of huge.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not sure what else I really need to check out right this minute. It looks like there's some new letters. They did tell me to get in the habit of going to the reading table. So I think I'm going to go over here first and then up. And then we'll work our way back, maybe even all the way around for all I know. What's interesting is this now has a no sign. The infirmary is open. Whatever that means. There's no marks in it. But let's go to our chambers. Let's check out our reading list, because who knows what that might benefit us with.
Torgles!
I don't know. You go first.
No, he's a sweet boy. You know, just don't, like, pull on his ears or something and you'll be fine.
Right, he's old and crotchety, so just be gentle.
Yes. Treat him with the respect he deserves and you'll be fine.
A bird by any other name.
Oh.
So they're off doing their own thing sometimes, apparently.
Cute. I guess it makes sense. And
Some
her
things
signature
never
actually looks like
change.
her name, so that's nice.
Maybe.
What?
Maybe.
Maybe what? That looks like her
mean,
name? Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, there's a J, and then...
And sometimes you draw your L's the same height as your I's, and, you know,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Yeah, because the J is
It's a hell of a lot
uppercase,
closer than Gav's.
And then the I and the LL, yeah, it works. Can we put our thing on the wall? Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Oh, cute.
I just have to go between them.
I see.
Just as a good shield should. A good shield, as opposed to a black shield.
Yes, that's
Okay.
correct.
Didn't get anything out of that other than a little bit of additional lore, which is fine.
I like it.
That's not a problem. I don't need a reward for everything.
Yeah, that'd be a bit much.
Okay.
Imagine if, like, you got a reward for literally everything. It's too much.
I mean, that's a little bit... like, that's cool looking with the reflection, and even just the two-tone water. And that looks fine. Like, the water effects are really solid, as we've seen. But being able to do this on a whim is a little... I don't know. It's fine.
Jackin?
I don't think I want to talk to a guy named Jackin, who is a Twitcher. I don't like that.
No, I think I'm good.